Welcome to All Positive Dog Services. We have put together this short presentation to help prepare your dog for the up and coming fireworks season. Lots of dogs worry about fireworks and don't cope with fireworks night. And we wanted to do this presentation and video for all those owners out there that could do with some support. And it's absolutely free. During the following video, we will talk you through how to use the next few weeks to desensitize your dog to both the sound and smell of fireworks. For this, you will need a free work kit. A free work kit is a kit that is a form of canine enrichment. It's from a technique called ACE free work, which was developed by a lovely lady called Sarah Fisher of Tilly Farm, who's developed animal-centered education. And a free work kit is lots of different things that you can find around your house. So egg boxes, muffin tins, upturned frisbees. You can also make a snuffle mat. You can use rolled up tea towels, baskets, and also you can get lots of different types of licky mats that you can use for your free work kit. You will also need lots of high value treats cut into small pieces. Something that's healthy for your dog would be a good choice, like one of the pates, JR pate, Finer by Nature pate. And once you've got all those bits together, you are ready to start using your free work kit. So to desensitize your dog to the noise of fireworks, the first thing you're going to need to do is to practice using your free work kit. Lay out 5 or 6 pieces of free work kit spread out in a room. Then you need to sprinkle or smear all of the free work kit with treats. You should do this 2 or 3 times a day for about a week or so until your dog understands what free work is and starts to become excited when they see the kit coming out and you setting the kit up. When you're doing this as your practice and building up that association with the free work kit, use the time to observe your dog and find out what their normal is. What we're talking about when we say normal is that you need to look at the way the dog's standing, the way they hold their tail, their body position. Are they relaxed? Are they tense? Where are their ears? How fast they eat? This, if you observe their normal, will give you a really good indication of when they're worried, when you're going further on and adding the noise in, and you can then take it back a step. The next step is to find a fireworks noise on YouTube. You might find you can get CDs, Clicks do a CD that you can use, but you can also find videos on YouTube and on the internet of fireworks playing. Choose one with lots of different types of firework noises, especially the squeals, because those tend to alert the dogs quite a lot, and obviously the bangs. What you will then need to do is set your free work kit out and set it up with your treats, and have your phone playing a very low volume and sprinkle the treats out, and then send your dog into your free work kit and have the phone playing very low. It needs to be so that the dog can just hear it. You are looking for there to be no reaction from your dog and for them to continue happily eating all the treats in your free work kit. Remember what their normal was, and has this changed? Have they tensed slightly? Has their tail gone tucked under? Are they leaning into the free work kit? If so, then you need to lower the volume. It's too high already. Repeat at the same volume for a few sessions until you're really happy that your dog is not showing any reaction. Then you can start to increase the volume very slightly and repeat your sessions again, and then increase slightly again and repeat your sessions again. If your dog reacts in any way, as we said, you may need to go back a step before trying to increase the volume again. In this video, we are going to show you and give you a bit of an idea of how to use this technique. This is our puppy classes, and we are teaching the owners how to use a free work kit and how to use the free work kit with fireworks. Sam has her phone at a very low level so that you can't even really hear it. The owners are then dropping the treats onto their free work kit as she comes round with the noise. We're giving them a bit of a speedy introduction to free work. So she's now hiring the volume due to the fact that we've done one round, none of the puppies are showing any reactions. The puppies have been using the free work kits from the beginning of their sessions with us. We use it for relaxing the puppies in new environments and for most of our socialising methods. As you can see from the puppies, they're not really showing any reactions. They're happily eating, getting distracted by Sam. You can hear the phones going quite squeaky there. We've got the whistly, squeaky, squealy fireworks going on because that's a big noise that does affect some dogs. Obviously here we go a bit quicker because we're trying to show the owners how small they need to increase the volume, how they can't do that too quickly. So we do it a bit speedy because it's in one session, and we're trying to explain it all to them so they can go home and practice this.
Okay, so those ones that are really squeaky, don't come too close to her now because it is a bit louder. So we don't want to overwhelm the dogs. We don't want to see any change in the dog's behaviour, that they're worried. So look for them eating faster, look for them sort of looking up a little bit, look for their tail tucking under, their body going a bit stiff.
Sam was then explaining there all the different body positions and things to kind of look out for, that the dog might be showing that they're a little bit worried about something. It can even be just that they eat quicker on the free work kit. They're a little bit more frantic with the treats. That can show you that they are a little bit worried about what the sound levels. So you might need to go back a step even with that small change.
Yeah.
We're obviously in a large barn, so the sound, Becky stood right next to Sam, so the sound is louder than it actually is in the barn. But you can get an idea of that you cannot blast it on a surround sound system straight away.
But she will hear the noise, but we're pairing the noise with something positive. We're desensitising them to that noise. Okay?
Okay. You can also add smell in. So this is the next step that obviously can set dogs off, is the smell of the air on fireworks night, especially if you're living in a big city. You can have a really heavy smell in the air. And as soon as the dogs start to smell the bonfires being lit and maybe some of the fireworks smells, that can start setting them off. And even if they're inside the house, that smell will still come inside the house. Don't forget how good dogs' noses are. They can smell a teaspoon of sugar in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. So just bear in mind about the smell, which is why we would then suggest one of the safest ways you can try and desensitize them to a bit of the smell would be to light 2 or 3 sparklers, allow them to burn, obviously outside, safely with adults, leave them to cool completely so that they're not hot at all. Place the cooled sparklers amongst your free work kit. Be sure that your dog can't eat them. So if you need to tape them down onto something so that the dog can't pick them up and try and chew them, or even if you put them in a Tupperware tub and make some holes in the top of the Tupperware tub so that the smell comes out. Then obviously you've got your sprinkled treats all over your free work kit, and then you allow your dog to go in. And so your dog is then eating the treats around that smell of the fireworks, so you're building up good associations with that smell. You can do this once you've done it a few times, when you're desensitizing them to the noise, once you've got so far. So your dog then associates the smell with the noise, and you can build that up and you can repeat it over the next few weeks. Another way that you can help your dogs with fireworks is play. Some dogs really struggle to keep calm during fireworks, and that can be really hard for them. They get a release of adrenaline when they're fearful about the fireworks, and then that can actually be easier to be replaced with a game that you're creating also adrenaline in. So adrenaline type games can be really good. So chasing games, if you've got a herding breed, or tugging games, can be really good. So practice these games, pick a game. We've got a picture of a tug toy there for you. There's some great companies out there that sell lots of tugs with different fur varieties on the end, and also elasticated ropes, so that obviously they don't jar your back or jar the dog when they're playing with them. So get your tug or your chasing toy ready and play sessions of that with the dog before fireworks night. Build it up so there's real excitement around that game, because obviously we need that game to be really exciting, and then we need to add some noise with that game of fireworks. So we need to have time to do that before fireworks night. A little bit the same with the free work. So build up the game so your dog loves playing it or chasing. We did with our Border Collie, we had treats rolled into balls and we would flick them across the kitchen floor, so he had to go chase them. And that was his thing that he did, and he does when he hears fireworks, and he loves it, to the point now where he waits by the fridge for the treats if he hears anything that sounds like a firework, because he thinks he's associated that game with that noise. Once your dog loves playing the tug and chase game, you can then start to add firework noises in at low level when you're playing. Again, a bit the same as the free work. You don't want to have any reaction from the dog during playing, or that they stop play. Keep these play sessions really short and build up the volume over lots of sessions at a really short period. So I'm talking sort of like a minute maximum. You can build it up so that the volume then will be the same as it will be in your area on fireworks night whilst you're playing the game. So then we can swap that, hopefully, on fireworks night. You can play with the game intermittently with the dog, so that their adrenaline from being slightly worried about the fireworks is then swapped onto something else. That can help some dogs that struggle to keep calm during fireworks night and don't cope. We hope you've enjoyed the video, a little snapshot and quick way of trying to help you guys learn how to desensitize your dogs to fireworks, and how to play with them so that they can also be desensitized to fireworks. We really hope you enjoyed it. Any help or any behavior work or training work that you may need, we have a great team here. So contact us at allpositivedogservices.co.uk. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.